Channel, John J. Caslow JJK, young people will also wake up, as events will be given for this, it was said in the conversation The Last Generation on April 23, 2023. I now ask the question of questions again, when is soon? I see how the people who have been working on change for a long time, who are committed to it and who are fighting for it with all their strength, are running out of steam. I would like to address this again today because I see how important this question is for many people. So when does the light at the end of the tunnel really become visible? Master St. Germain, it will happen when the time comes, and that moment in time is imminent. The question is important, but what is much more important is that you are internally supported by the certainty that everything on this and all worlds is being fulfilled according to God's plan. A human life is short and many events cannot be accomplished and experienced in a human life. So we are born again, again and again, until what we have recorded in our universal blueprint as humans and as humanity is fulfilled. What is important to understand is that what I and what the light-filled spiritual world has been telling you about for years will come true in this epoch that is now. Not all people who were involved in the change and who contributed with all their strength will perceive the great kingdom of peace in their human existence. They are withdrawn before this time because they have fulfilled their orders and often overfulfilled them. From a larger perspective, it is not about experiencing the golden age as a person, but rather about having played and taken on your role in this process. Everything is one, and as soon as man takes off his earthly garment, human categories no longer have any meaning or meaning. The timing of God. The difficulty for humans is to adopt this overarching perspective during their existence on earth, even in difficult times. Then, when doubts arise and fears arise, it is important to stay oriented and nurture the certainty that everything is happening in the right divine timing. This is the art that is required of you today. There is no other way to cope with this time of waiting and expectation. Because in all your doing and being, the main thing now is to have the necessary patience for the last meters of change, the last meters before there is light, before the sublime time spreads all its magic before you. JJK, I don't know this impatience myself. I always think to myself that I am doing my work and everything else will be added as it is given. I have experienced this myself too many times to doubt the divine timing. Whether I still experience the golden age in this life is completely immaterial to me. God directs and I act according to the purest conscience and best judgment. However, I see that a lot of people are becoming impatient because they have been waiting for the change for a long time. Despite all the efforts that change demands of us, we are still waiting for the word of heaven. Essentially, it's about recognizing, based on external events, that the train towards the new earth has really picked up speed. But not everyone can perceive this. Some people just need these signs from heaven. These have been announced to us for years, but it is always soon, shortly, or coming soon. So when really? The one event Master St. Germain, telling you the day or the hour for the one event would instantly rob you of your energy. Most people would take a wait-and-see approach and make premature, wrong decisions. They would not spend any time or energy on their own transformation. A publicly announced date would confuse and worry people more than the long wait would tire them. What is important to understand is that this one event is brought about by your inner change. Through your transformation work, you are drawing this moment in human history into your reality. The closer you get to your true inner core, the stronger your self-confidence becomes, and the deeper you penetrate into your divinity, the more compelling the events that correspond to your becoming conscious become. Your inner growth is the prerequisite for every external event. The inside and the outside depend on each other, and so you are now subjected to this great test to pull the weeds in God's vineyard until the great harvest can be reaped. God knows the day and the hour. Your task is to live your assignments with complete dedication, to remain firmly anchored in today, here and now, and not to let the thought cinema about a still vague future put you to sleep or throw you off course. Continue on your path of transformation, become complete within yourself, and time no longer has power over you. When will it be? When your development coincides with time. Mastering impatience means moving in the timeless reality of God. Questions and answers then no longer have any meaning, because you know, Everything will be given at the right time. I am with you in infinite love with the violet gold flame of transformation. Master St. Germain.